Today we're making Greek chicken gyro on a vertical spit with a Mediterranean orzo salad. It's going to be epic. Okay, maybe not epic, but really, really good.
Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome back to Dinner and Aside, where my sister and I help you solve your dinner dilemma with a main dish and a side. Today, Laura and I are dialing in the Mediterranean flavors.
When I mentioned the vertical spit, is this what you imagined? I doubt it, but stick with me here. A Greek gyro is made with seasoned meat, often lamb or pork, but we're using chicken today. The meat is shaved off of the spit and served in a warm pita with toppings like tomatoes, onions, and tzatziki sauce. Obviously, we can't make that at home because we don't have a professional spit to rotate the meat around, but we can make our own. And that's what we're doing today because, well, just wait until you try this. It's heavenly. This is where we're gonna put our chicken. And all it cost me was an onion.
Laura, that's brilliant. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Before we get too far into the roasting, I need to get the orzo on to cook. I'm cooking it right in the pan, so there's only one dish. No one likes to do dishes, right? In a large pan, combine the orzo and the chicken stock. Bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer and cover it. You can use tin foil if you don't have a lid big enough. Cook it for about 10 minutes. You'll want to check the orzo after 5 minutes and stir it to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Laura, what's the next step for the chicken?
The day before you want to make this, you need to marinate the chicken. You can do it the day of, but it won't get quite as much flavor, and that is the name of the game here.
So sometime yesterday, you want to combine the chicken with the olive oil, Dijon mustard, honey, garlic, salt, lemon zest, and oregano. Mix it all up, just make sure that it all gets coated. Then marinate it in the refrigerator overnight.
I've got some that I made yesterday, so it's already been marinating for a day.
The trick is to thread each piece of chicken onto the skewers, rotating their positions so that they stack well. Fit them together as closely as possible. Wrap a small piece of tin foil and place it over the top of the stack so that the top piece of chicken doesn't burn.
And we're ready to put the spit in the oven. I'm gonna go ahead, you can see I had to take one of my racks out to get this to fit. And then I'm gonna put the probe in also to keep track of the progress. Stick it right in the middle there.
And then of course add 1 cup of stock to the dish. This is the magic of this recipe. As it cooks, you can baste it with the sauce, and it also keeps it super moist, so it gives it a ton of extra flavor.
So I'm gonna cook that at about 80 to 90 minutes on 425 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 220 degrees Celsius. And I'm gonna wait until it gets to 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 73 degrees Celsius on the probe. While this is cooking, let's check back in with Angie.
I'm cutting up all the goodies that are gonna go in the pasta. This is how I slice my tomatoes. Check out this video if you wanna see how it's done. Roughly chop the sun-dried tomatoes and slice the olives. I'm also going to juice this lemon. Let's get this dish finished up. Okay, we're gonna lower the heat to low and then stir in the cherry tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, olives, lemon juice, olive oil, smoked paprika, and Italian seasoning. Stir all the ingredients together. You might need to season with a little salt and pepper to taste. Doesn't that look good? When you serve it, garnish with the feta cheese and fresh basil.
Okay, we are almost up to 165, so let's get in there. Ooh, look at that. This is very strategic. You don't want the tower to fall. Look how nice that looks. Now, if you transfer the chicken to a platter to serve it on, then you can get all of the juice out of the pan as a sauce. And trust me, you want to do this. This sauce is delicious. Now for the best part, we're going to cut it. Perfectly cooked in the middle. Lots of yummy pieces falling off there that we're going to put into our pita. Serve this in a warm pita with toppings like tomatoes, onions, and tzatziki sauce. How do I always manage to get something on my shirt?